Maybe this time for sure things are gonna work out different, not the way they did before. Maybe this time for sure I can break out of the circle, I can find another door. Maybe this time I just might learn my lessons. Maybe this time I'll leave the past behind. Maybe this time I'll grab hold of my chances. Maybe this time I'll have a clearer mind. Maybe this time for
Hi, Jane. Hang on. The boss asked me to fix a few things up on the boat. When it'll be a good time for me to come over?
Early in the week, Scott. I'll be in the city.
Oh, I'm not coming if you're not going to be there.
Sam, I've got work to do.
Take a break. Come fishing.
Fishing? Me?
Okay. I'll fish, you sit and think.
Sam.
And we'll go when you get back. You bring the food and I'll bring the bait.
maybe this time I won't fulfill the warnings. Maybe this time I'll hold on to my nerve. Maybe this time for sure. Maybe this time I'll make them eat their words. Maybe this time for sure. Maybe this time I'll hold on to my nerve.
Jane, spot a dinner?
No thanks, Alan.
Maybe this time for sure I can walk the straight and narrow on the right side of the law. Maybe this time for sure I'll keep both my eyes wide open. I'll know what I'm living for. Maybe this time I'll stick with my intentions. Maybe this time I'll have no need to lie. Maybe this time I won't fall for temptation.
Hello, stranger.
Babe, what are you doing here?
Looking for inspiration.
Well, you found it.
Shrinks are obviously making more than I thought. Or is this an advance on the new book?
Belongs to a friend.
A close friend?
What do you want, Abe?
A drink would be nice. A perfect place to belt out a bestseller. I called in your apartment and found it rented to this tall, dark transvestite. Think he fancied me.
You think everyone fancies you.
They do, don't you?
Crazy for you.
It's none of my business, but if you had some kind of personal crisis...
No. Just taking time out to do the things I've always wanted.
Oh, a journey of discovery.
Oh, ha, ha.
This is not you. If your friends can't tell you.
I like it. For once, I've struck the perfect balance. 50-50. Work and play.
You still have patience?
A couple. Why?
I want you to assess someone
No.
for me and help with his defence.
No, Abe.
He's an old patient of yours, Matthew Viney. He's been charged with...
Murdering his parents. Bludgeoned to death and the house torched. I know. I read about it. Doesn't sound like the Matthew I knew.
You don't have to commit. Just take a look at him. Then make up your mind. Well, this'll all still be here. Well, I can't imagine why he'd want to be in such a rush to get back.
God, you love the sound of your own voice.
It's like honey, isn't it? It'll take you 2 to 3 days, max. Please.
No guarantees. I'm sorry to hear about your parents, Matthew. You look thinner than I remember. You on any medication? How are you coping?
What do you reckon?
Abe Levin says you're finding the trial very difficult. It might help you to talk to me. I know things were tense between you and your father. Want to tell me about it?
You can't help me.
Used to believe I could.
That was different.
Why?
It's all out of control now.
Is that what you really think?
Doesn't matter what I think. It's what other people say. Matthew's stuffed up again.
They could be wrong.
Not this time. It's useless.
Matthew, please, sit down. Matthew.
You're wasting your time.
Someone should have been reviewing his treatment long before this. He left a bit bloody late, Abe. He was exhibiting signs of anxiety and depression. Now, I've spoken to the psychiatrist in remand and recommended a change of medication.
Does that mean you're in?
Have him send the usual letter of instruction.
Believe me, there is some semblance of order. So long as nobody moves anything, it's under control. Sit down. That's a transcript of his interview and the tapes. He made certain admissions. The arresting officers took full advantage of the fact he'd been drinking. They'd pressed all the right buttons.
Oh, great. Well, then we should subpoena the notes of the lead-up conversation.
They're here. And the committal transcript.
You must have been a Boy Scout. Another line.
Apparently, on the night in question, he'd had a huge fight with his father. Witnesses at the local pub said that when Matt went there after the argument, he was abusive and drank heavily.
Physical evidence?
The arson squad found an empty fuel can on the beach, and Matthew had fuel on his clothing and shoes.
What, did he offer any explanation?
No. He says he passed out in the boathouse. Only woke up because he needed to take a leak. That's when he saw the flames and staggered up to the main house.
All right. So there's no one to verify the story?
No. His brother Daniel was in town with his girlfriend.
Okay, well, I'd like to speak to Daniel before court.
You've met him?
No, only Matthew and the mother.
Chalk and cheese. Daniel's his father's son.
Dr. Halifax.
Daniel, hi.
Come in.
Thanks.
Daniel, I'm leaving now.
Dr. Halifax, Fiona Corwell.
Hi.
I'm just dropping this off to the salvos, okay? I won't be long. I'll probably see you when I get back. Okay, bye.
See ya. Come through. I'll excuse the mess. I really appreciate you seeing Matthew. You know, there's no way he did this. I mean, you've treated him before. Can you imagine him hurting anyone?
Well, I've only seen him once recently. But from what I know of Matt, no, I can't see him doing it.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind he's innocent. Have a seat.
It's amazing how much we accumulate in a lifetime, isn't it?
I know. After Matt's acquitted, we're going to put the house on the market. Couldn't bring myself to do it before now. We grew up here. Well, Matt nearly drowned after that was taken. Remember, Dad had this really amazing party for his first big contract. No one heard Matt go in the pool. Didn't make a sound, he just went straight to the bottom. I yanked him out.
You look very protective.
Well, that's what big brothers are for, aren't they? Listen, over the last 8 months, I've watched Matt get worse by the day. And if they put him away, he's not going to last.
after you had the argument with your father, you went to the pub. How long were you there?
An hour or two, I don't know.
What'd you do next?
I can't remember. You pricks think I killed my parents, don't you? You think I just stood there and watched them burn?
Settle down, son. No one's accusing you of anything.
Well, I'm not answering any more questions. You hear me? Well, you can't keep me and I'm getting out.
Down.
Viney! You've got a visitor.
Over. Long.
He's coming.
Long.
Yours.
Turn around, please. Thank you.
How you holding up?
Not so good.
Yeah, looks like it. Someone giving you a hard time?
You know they are.
Well, don't make it too easy for them. Keep it together, huh?
Has Abe said something? Is that why you're here?
He's freaking out. He thinks you're cracking up.
Shit. Is that why he sent Jane Halifax?
How'd you go with her? What'd she ask you?
Usual shrink stuff?
Well, it could be a long shot, but I think it's probably a good idea.
What?
Then again, it could work against us. Some people might say bringing in a shrink means you're unstable.
But I was her patient.
Well, it's not going to win you a sympathy vote, is it? You got to start thinking about how the jury sees you, because the Crown prosecutor's working bloody hard to make you look bad.
They haven't heard our side of it yet.
Well, what difference is it going to make? The damage is already done, isn't it? I mean, what's Abe going to do?
Tell it like it is.
You know how you look to the jury? Like some punsy rich kid who's been given every advantage in life and screwed up. Next time, check out their faces. You haven't got a great track record, have you? This is your last chance, isn't it? Will you stop doing that? You're on your own in here, you know that, don't you? No one's going to clean up your mess this time. No big brother to come to the rescue either. You could lose this, I reckon. And if you do, you're not going to survive, are you? I mean, look at you. So think about it, little brother. You're on your own in here, you know that. No one's going to clean up your mess. Now you look to the jury like some punsy rich... Will you stop doing that? ...advantage in life and screwed up. You could lose this, I reckon. So think about it, little brother.
Jane Halifax, I'm here to see Matthew Viney. Matthew Viney?
Okay. You need to move on that yesterday.
Mr. Dessau, I'm Jane Halifax. I'm Matthew Viney, psychiatrist. How is he?
Well, he got a bit of a bang on the head when they cut him down, but he seems to be okay.
I'd like to see him.
First, I need some history.
Well, Matthew used to be a patient of mine. He had a frontal lobe impairment resulting from a motorcycle accident, but I found his problems to be more associated with emotional factors.
And now?
His lawyer asked me to examine him.
Then how is it you didn't see this coming?
Today was the first time I'd seen him in over 3 years. I recommended a change in medication, but obviously it didn't have a chance to take effect.
Case of too little, too late.
Where is he?
I'm arranging for a scan. You'll have to wait till I'm through.
Fine. I'll meet you in radiology.
No, I'll send for you. You might as well go and get a cup of coffee with your, legal eagle.
We tell the jury that this man is innocent, that he was so distressed he couldn't take it anymore. Think they'll buy it?
What, you have to sell it? Don't you believe he's innocent?
I just believe in getting the best result from a client.
And the best fee for you. When will you notify the court?
Soon as we know the prognosis. Then, when he's back on his feet, I go back into court and strut my stuff.
Well, you're very good at strutting.
Normally, yes, but this has made it that much harder.
The scan revealed some damage from the previous injuries, but nothing acute, so, when he's alert and oriented, you can have him back.
Thanks, excuse me.
You can see him now. Second on the left.
Thanks.
I'll take that.
We nearly lost you. What happened, Matt? Did you decide to fix everything? No trial, no more pain, and no one could blame you anymore. You'd be free.
Matthew, are you all right?
I don't want him in here.
What's going on?
Couldn't even get this right, could I?
What are you talking about?
You wanted me to do this. You wanted me to. Get him out! Somebody get him out of here!
You'd better leave.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Calm down. It's all right. Calm down.
Oh, what was all that about?
I don't know. I don't understand.
But he doesn't know what he's saying. Why don't you go home, Daniel?
Yeah. Okay.
Did you get anything out of Matthew?
Well, he was severely depressed. I mean, well, maybe death looked like the only solution.
Shows a lot of faith in me.
Oh, self-pity doesn't suit you. I'll call you in the morning.
He's not your type.
If you need me during the night, you can reach me at my rooms. I'd like to be kept informed.
We've met somewhere else, haven't we?
Yeah, it was a while ago. George Vincent's 50th.
You've changed your hair. It's shorter. I like it.
How's, sorry, I've forgotten her name.
I've forgotten it too. She gave up on me.
Well, good night.
Robert. If you do want to discuss anything, call me.
Thanks.
Jane, I know I'm being a pest, but we must get those proofs to the printer in 2 days. Can you please give this your utmost attention, or you'll have a very grumpy publisher on your doorstep? Or is it a gangplank? Anyway, give me a call tonight or tomorrow.
Daniel. Daniel. There's an explanation for this, Daniel.
There's something about it in here.
It was just a dream. You know, ever since your parents died, you have kept yourself so busy with work. You know, you've been sorting out their affairs, clearing out the house. You have never stopped to let yourself feel anything. Now the trial's begun, it's all come alive again, you know, and what Matthew did last night, that hasn't helped. Something has got to give.
I don't understand, Fiona. It's like I was there. I could see the street, I could see the house.
Well, maybe you saw it on television.
I didn't see it on television. It was real, okay?
You are under stress. That's all. Let's get out of town for a while, huh? Just take a break until court resumes. Hey, you need to take some time out.
The same fuel found in your clothes was also present in a can on the beach near the boathouse.
So?
Any idea how it got there?
How would I know?
Think about it for a minute. What would somebody want with a can of fuel?
They could use it to start a fire.
That's right, could. So can you explain the presence of fuel on your clothes?
I told you, I don't know how it got there.
I'm suggesting that you do know.
I don't.
You said you ran up the path. How could you run if you were drunk?
Somehow I did.
You sure you didn't run down the path, away from the house, away from the fire?
No! Yes, I ran away. I ran all around the house. I couldn't get in again.
Again, you've been in before that.
I wanted to say I was sorry.
Sorry for what?
For everything.
Everything.
For arguing with them.
And abusing them.
Yes.
And for killing them. I put it to you that you lit the fire that led to the deaths of your parents.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did do it. I just don't know anymore. I must do it. I must.
I watched the interview tapes again. Matthew I saw wasn't the person I knew 3 years ago. So I went over your old files. It reminded me of what great progress you'd made. I helped you and you trusted me. Now, for us to make that same progress this time, you're gonna have to trust me again. Do you think you can do that?
I'll try.
Now, I need you to help me understand why you said certain things to the police in your interview.
I confessed.
Why?
They made me feel guilty.
There's no reason to feel guilty if you haven't done anything wrong.
I haven't. You believe me, don't you?
Yes, Matt, I do.
How long will you be gone?
Just a couple of hours.
Sure you want to be alone?
Yeah. You don't mind, do you? See you.
Didn't you plan to join the family business? What changed that?
My father wanted me to join.
Well, you can't stop parents having expectations.
He had more than expectations. He had this grand master plan we were all supposed to fit into. Daniel was the face of Viney Construction. He was supposed to carry the company into the future.
And what about you? Where did you fit?
I had to show I was prepared to make a commitment. Can't run a successful business unless you start at the bottom and work your way up.
Did you resent that?
It didn't matter how hard I tried. Dad was never satisfied. And then one day I thought, why am I going all out to prove myself?
What did you want?
I knew I'd never find out if I didn't get away. Knuckle under. You got to get on in life. At least I don't have to listen to that crap anymore.
Is that what you fought about?
We always fought. Whatever I said, Dad argued. He wouldn't change. He'd never change his opinion of me. I was never good enough for him.
And how did that make you feel?
I was pissed off.
And?
And what? What do you want me to say? Sometimes, most of the time, I hated him. I wanted him dead.
Is that how you felt about your mother?
She sided with him. She'd given up on me.
Go on. Matthew.
Well, they build up your confidence, then just when you're starting to feel okay, they pull you down. Oh, I could take it from him. But not from her.
Oh, well, he's definitely suggestible. I did some tests. Confirms my opinion of the police interviews.
That's not going to be enough.
Yeah, well, I also think he's suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
Very fashionable defence. You still there?
It's just that he's showing signs of deep resentment towards his parents, especially his mother.
What, are you saying he is capable of killing them?
No. No, I don't think he is.
Where are you?
I'm on the freeway, driving home.
That isn't your home, kiddo. This is your home. What you can see over your shoulder. Safe trip.
Hey, Jay! Just in time.
In time for what?
I'm taking you out.
Sam, I can't. I've got to finish proofing this book and then I'm going to collapse.
We had a date.
How much longer are we going to be out here?
It wasn't such a hurry to get places. Wanted to take a few deep breaths, slow down. Could try and get into the swing of things, tossing a line.
Why don't you reel that thing in now, and I'll shout your meal at the pub.
That'd be the easy way out.
Yeah, well, easy sounds good to me.
Any room for me in that head of yours?
Have to fight for some space.
Prepared to try and muscle my way in?
I've got a young client sitting in jail charged with murder. I don't think he did it, but there's a real possibility he's going to be found guilty.
Sounds rough.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to get a hell of a lot rougher. He's starting to fold under the pressure. That makes my job harder. I wasn't even going to take the bloody case. I've got a publisher on my back. I've got so much bloody work to do, and now look where I am.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Oh, shit, Sam, I'm sorry. I'm just not very good company right now.
You know the trouble with you, Jane? Been on your own too long.
To me.
you thinking?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Planning on staying in town for a while.
Thanks for looking after me, Sam. There's an extra month's rent in there.
If this is about yesterday.
Oh, no. It's got nothing to do with you. It's me.
Sorry, I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Oh, Sam, you didn't. I came here to work on my manuscript. It's finished. It's time to leave. You've been a good friend. I've had a wonderful time, but...
Well, there's nothing to keep you here.
See ya. Okay, what about the argument you had with your father on the night he was killed? How did it start?
The way it always did. Dad got stuck into me and I told him where to go. I'd given up my weekend to come and work on his stinking yacht. I only did it for Danny.
What do you mean?
He called me. Said he'd meet me. He didn't even show.
What did you tell the police?
Danny told me he didn't make the call.
Are you sure it was Daniel?
Had to be. I know my brother.
Well, how do you explain it then?
You tell me. And while you're at it, how did I get the fuel on my clothes? And why wasn't there trace of a break-in? That place was like Fort Knox. I stood there and watched it go up. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't get in. I was useless. Always so friggin' useless. But I didn't kill them. And I'm not gonna take the blame.
have you visited Matthew since his suicide attempt?
Probably best I stay away for a while, don't you think?
Why do you think he blamed you for his actions?
If you'd had 21 years of people calling you a failure, you'd be pretty good at deflecting the blame.
Yeah, well, chip away at someone's self-esteem for long enough and there's nothing left. Does he resent you, do you think?
Of course he does. You know, but Dad was the one who built the wall between us, always comparing us.
How'd you hurt your hand?
Sailing. It's nothing. Is this a social visit?
Matthew said that you called him and arranged to meet that weekend.
I don't know why he said... I was with Fiona all weekend.
And why do you think he might say that?
Maybe he's trying to transfer the blame again, you know? Danny told me to do it, so I did it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm busy.
Jane, it's Neville. Thanks for all your hard work. We're very pleased with the manuscript, very pleased. It's at the printer as we speak. With a bit of luck, we should have the galleys to you no later than the 24th. I guess you'll have so much time on your hands, you won't know what to do with yourself. Hey, look, I know it's short notice, but why don't we have a celebratory drink tonight? Or perhaps we could have dinner together? Give me a call.
Your sister rang, says you owe her a new couch. Your dog ate it. And a Dr. Halifax left a message.
Halifax? As in shrink Halifax?
Yep.
She'll be dining at the Odeon from 8 onwards if you'd care to join her.
Well, you can't do it.
Uh-huh. And why not?
For starters, it's 7:30 now and you're in the middle of a biopsy. And secondly, she'll psychoanalyse you every time you miss a date.
Yeah, which could be frequently.
It's not a date. She probably wants to discuss a mutual patient.
And what's wrong with the phone?
No, I can see it all now. You'll argue from day one, then you'll make our lives a living hell, and then we'll have to pick up the pieces. Stick to nurses, mate. Much more predictable.
I'll have the fettuccine and a green salad.
She'll have the fettuccine and green salad, and I'll have the gnocchi, thanks.
Certainly, sir.
Thanks. Sorry, mate, which has to be one of the most overworked phrases in my vocabulary.
That's right, I was a bit late too. Would you like some wine?
Oh, no, thanks. I'll stick to water. I'm on call.
Oh.
My life is ruled by a pager. That's why so many of my friends have given up on me. I'm a poor investment.
Oh, well, someone must love you.
My mother and my dog. But even he's deserted me. Gone to stay at my sister's, the flea bag. Well, if you love it so much, thanks. Why come back?
Oh, well, you know, we all reach turning points in our lives where we have to reassess where we're going. I need a time out, but now the manuscript's finished, there's no reason not to.
Well, by the sound of it, you've thrown yourself in the deep end again.
Well, there never seem to be any half measures.
That's my problem, too. I like what I'm doing, it's just, there isn't much of a life left over.
Oh.
I'm not having a midlife crisis, I'm having a no-life crisis.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I've been described on several occasions as insensitive, selfish, arrogant, and worst of all, a workaholic.
It's Great technique for avoiding commitment. I use it too.
A friend warned me that you'd try to analyze me. Not bad. Almost made it to dessert.
Well, I'm glad you could come. Even for a while.
You sure you're all right?
I'll be fine.
Sorry. I'll call you.
Dr. Halifax.
Oh, Daniel.
Thought it was you.
What are you doing here?
I had to get out. You know how it is.
Yeah, I was feeling like that myself.
I think everything's finally getting to me.
Well, I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder. I kept trying to tell myself. No matter how freaked out he became, Matthew couldn't do it. Unless, of course, he was blocking out the memory.
You believed in him until now.
Well, why try to top yourself if you're not guilty, huh?
Daniel, if you're having concerns, and you should talk to Abe before you give evidence.
Don't worry, Doc. I'm not going to shaft my own brother, even if...
Even if you think he could be guilty.
Let's forget we had this conversation. I shouldn't have said anything.
Daniel, if you want to talk, we
No, I don't want to talk. I'll see you in court.
Morning.
All set?
Have a word before we go in?
Sure.
I'll see you in there. Look, I ran into Daniel outside a restaurant last night who's having serious doubts about Matthew's innocence.
God help us. The last thing we need is a hostile witness.
I'm sorry, I can't comment at the moment. Oh, Linda hasn't changed. Still loves the spotlight.
Will you look at her? She looks like a prize poodle. But don't let it fool you. She's a bull terrier in court.
Yeah, she's an animal in bed.
She is. May have to reassess my opinion of her.
Did you know they were bringing Crowley in on this?
No.
Rattle the piggy bank and Oliver comes running.
Abe, Dr. Halifax.
Daniel, in view of your meeting with Jane last night, you and I better have a chat after court today.
What are you talking about?
Later, in my chambers. Would you say the original interrogation went outside the normal boundaries of police procedure?
No, in fairness, I wouldn't. But it did have a unique effect on Matthew. He was in a highly suggestible state at the time of questioning. The techniques used by the interrogating officer were somewhat intimidating, and the confession represented his best effort to put an end to the questioning.
Thank you, Doctor. Now can you say why Matthew Viney attempted to take his own life?
Well, I believe he was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as severe depression. He considered suicide the only solution.
Could you explain to the jury how this disorder affected Mr. Viney?
Well, he had a feeling of helplessness, plus terrifying memories of what happened. He also felt isolated from the people around him.
By that, do you mean he felt vulnerable?
Yes. He experienced difficulty sleeping, had bouts of irritability, outbursts of anger, other symptoms such as difficulty concentrating and strong feelings of guilt.
Why should he feel guilty?
Because he survived. He couldn't come to terms with the fact that he failed to save his parents' lives.
Now, how long, in your opinion, has Mr. Viney been suffering from this disorder?
Since the time of his parents' deaths.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Halifax, there is no objective test to help you determine whether Mr. Viney is lying or not, is there?
No, there isn't.
In fact, psychiatrists are no better than anybody else determining whether somebody is a liar or not.
Well, no, but experience...
Yes or no will suffice. Thank you, Doctor.
No.
So, is it possible that Mr. Viney could have misled you about how suggestible he is?
It's unlikely, but yes.
If I could take you back now to when you first treated him 3 years ago, you prepared a report for his insurance claim, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Your Honour, if I may draw your attention to paragraph 4 of Exhibit E. Thank you. And it reads, As a result of this motorcycle accident, Mr. Viney is now suffering from symptoms of irritability, helplessness, difficulty sleeping, distressing memories of the accident, and trouble concentrating. You did write that, didn't you, Doctor?
Yes.
Symptoms very similar to those mentioned earlier by yourself as characterising post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes.
Just one other thing. Isn't it true, Dr. Halifax, that all psychiatrists bring a degree, even a small one, of prejudice or bias to each examination?
Yes, I suppose so.
Dr. Halifax, you've just written a book on post-traumatic stress disorder, haven't you?
That's correct.
And I presume that over the next couple of months that book will be hitting the stores, won't it?
Yes, but I have no need for...
Thank you, Doctor. No further questions.
Hello? Hey, thought I might find you here. What happened today? You know, I can't help if I don't know.
You wouldn't be able to help if you did.
I'll make us some dinner, huh?
You're not staying.
Stop this bullshit and talk to me.
I was with Jane Halifax last night, except I couldn't have been because I was here. Now do you understand what's going on? Because I don't.
She must have made a mistake.
Oh, did she? Maybe it was me. You know, I am having very odd dreams about things at night. Maybe I do things as well that I just don't remember.
I don't understand this any more than you do, but I know that if we stay
No,
together,
I just need to stay here on my own.
No, you need to be with someone.
Listen, get out.
Don't do this.
Leave me alone!
Come on, come on. Hard night?
Must have been.
How'd you wind up in here?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Well, you've got an hour to pull yourself together.
Your mother was devoted to Matthew, wasn't she?
Yes.
Matthew ever indicate to you that he resented her overprotectiveness?
He might have said something.
Yes or no will do, Mr. Viney. Did your brother indicate to you how he felt?
Yes.
That he felt smothered? That her overprotectiveness embarrassed him? You knew that.
Yes.
You observed your brother, as he got older, becoming more angry and frustrated, didn't you?
Well, he just wanted some freedom.
Anger and frustration make people want to lash out and rebel. Is that what your brother did?
For a while.
You say that he wanted to break away from your mother.
Yes.
From your father as well?
Yes.
Your father was a very domineering man, wouldn't you say, Mr. Viney? Very critical.
Very critical of both of us.
Yes, but your brother had difficulty tolerating that criticism, didn't he?
Yes.
He complained to you how hurt he felt whenever your father criticised him.
Yes, but
In fact, when he spoke to you about his parents, he was often extremely angry and hostile, wasn't he? Answer the question, Mr. Viney.
Yes.
Louder, please.
Yes, he was.
Angry enough to kill them?
No! Your Honour, I object to this line of questioning.
No, it's not true!
Sit down,
Tell
please,
them it's
Mr.
not
Viney.
true!
Remove
It's a
your
lie,
hand.
Daniel! It's a lie! Tell them it's not...
Till the accused's disposition, I think it's best we call it a day. The witness may stand down.
Silence, all stand. This honourable court will resume sitting at 10:30 tomorrow morning. God save the Queen.
Why is he doing this to me?
She pushed him. He had nowhere to go.
Bullshit! He played right into our hands!
Start to breathe.
He wants to bury me in that stinking jail! He told me everyone was against me, but I didn't realise that meant him too! Guilty, dead, he doesn't care!
Did he say that?
In remand! Just before I tried to kill myself, he always makes it so that other people get the blame. He did it when we were kids.
Like what?
Or when he was angry, whenever we were in trouble, he'd lash out. We once nearly set the whole bedroom on fire. But it was Danny's idea. He wanted to play with the matches, but I got the blame. I always get the blame.
Well, Matthew's recollection of events may not be accurate. He was upset. He could also be abrogating responsibility.
But there is motive. If Daniel had set Matt up, then he gets to play with all the lovely money.
Yeah, well, I'd like to hear his side of it.
I'll get on to him.
Okay.
Dr. Halifax, I'm Fiona Caldwell.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. I'm really worried about Danny. Ever since the trial started, he's been having nightmares. He can't remember some of the things he does. It's as if he blacks out.
Well, what do the nightmares involve?
Houses, people burning. The other night, he put his hand directly into a fire as though he was numb.
Did you ask him why he did that?
He won't talk to me.
It could just be the stress of the trial. And maybe a delayed reaction to his parents' death.
That's what I thought, but...
But what?
Sometime during the night of the... when Danny's parents were killed, I woke up and he wasn't beside me. I don't know how long he was gone. I don't even know if he left the house.
Well, did you hear anything? A car start?
No, when I woke up the next morning, he was already up.
Well, there could be any number of reasonable explanations. When you see Daniel, ask him to give me a call.
Thank you.
I'll keep this in confidence, but if...
No, please, just help him.
Sorry, Dr. Halifax.
Okay, Greg. Excuse me, is Mr. Desault still in surgery?
Yeah, he'll be a while though. There's coffee in the waiting room.
Thanks, I'll wait in the staff lounge.
You're not a relative of the patient.
No, I'm not. These rooms are unattended at the moment. Please leave your message after...
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I thought you'd have given up on me by now.
You made it by 5 minutes.
Okay, so, where are we off to?
You're going home, and I'm going to my rooms.
Ah, God, no. Am I ever going to get my act together?
Doesn't look like it. It'd never work. We're obviously too much alike. Probably end up hating each other.
You think so?
Happy endings are for Grace Kelly movies. Dessert.
I'll call you.
Daniel. I'm glad you're here. Look, I think you need help.
So did my brother. And I couldn't help him, could I? I just made things worse.
The prosecutor forced you to stay.
No, she didn't. I was just trying to save myself. You know, I've been thinking about it ever since, and it has to be because I did it, right? I must have killed them.
But I thought you were with Fiona.
I thought I was with Fiona too, but I don't know. I must have driven down the coast. There was plenty of time, wasn't there?
You keep saying must have.
I don't remember. I can't sleep. I'm having these dreams.
Just tell me about the dreams.
My parents dying. Burning toys. And my mother, the fire, it destroys her.
Or was there a fire when you were children?
Yeah, but it's all mixed up in this other place, and there's all this smoke, and there's a man trying to get out, and the door's locked. I'm up on some shed watching, and then I'm in the same room watching. These people are dying, and I'm not doing anything to help them.
Well, do you know who they are?
No. But I found the place. I'd never been there before. The house isn't there anymore, but it's the same as the dream. Oh, things are happening to me. I don't know what's happening. Oh.
Daniel, you're exhausted. You need to get some rest.
No, things are happening and I'm making them happen. Get in the lift.
Let me call someone for you.
Get in the lift.
Daniel!
Now get out of here before I hurt you as well.
For breakfast?
You prefer me to smoke? Better fat than dead.
I followed up the address Daniel gave me. There was a fire at the property and a couple called Newman died.
Did the arson squad find anything suspicious?
Well, it seems that clothes were ignited after being left in front of a heater. There was no smoke alarms. The doors had deadlocks. They couldn't locate the keys and were trapped.
And do you think Daniel knew these people?
What, the Newmans? I wouldn't think so. I mean, they moved in entirely different social circles.
You're saying he's psychic?
Oh, God, Abe, I don't know. I mean, it could be something simple. He might have just read it in the paper.
And then he starts dreaming about all this.
You found Daniel?
No, I've been searching for him all over the place. He's disappeared. Oh, and now for the good news. The Crown's considering reopening. They plan to call Oliver Crowley.
Oh.
Apparently they weren't satisfied with knocking around the other day. They want to trample your testimony into the dust.
In my opinion, there are some diagnoses which become popular from time to time, and post-traumatic stress disorder is currently one of them. It seems to be reaching epidemic proportions.
Well, how is that possible?
Overblown publicity. People read newspapers, attend group therapy, fill in questionnaires, write books on the subject.
What's your professional opinion of Dr. Halifax's assessment?
I believe Matthew Viney has either convinced himself that he is a genuine sufferer of this disorder, or he has invented the symptoms in an attempt to hoodwink everyone. Whichever one you choose, you reach the same conclusion, that Dr. Halifax has misdiagnosed him.
Thanks, Dr. Crowley. No more questions.
You consider yourself to be a highly conscientious professional, don't you, Dr. Crowley?
Yes, I like to think so.
In that case, you'd be familiar with the International Society for Traumatic Stress Studies.
Yes, naturally.
Then you'd be aware that they hold regular scientific meetings to discuss post-traumatic stress disorder, wouldn't you?
Yes, of course.
Have you ever attended one?
No. I've never felt the need.
You've never felt the need? I see. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but in ordinary practice, to form a diagnosis, you would conduct an examination of the patient.
Yes?
In fact, Dr. Crowley, you don't spend very much time treating anyone these days, do you?
No.
You spend most of your time doing research and lecturing to medical students.
Yes.
And I suppose you tell them that psychiatry is not a perfect science.
Well, there are controversies about diagnoses in psychiatry, certainly.
And you're aware of the research that different psychiatrists can examine the same patient and come up with different diagnoses.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
So you would agree, then, that the more information you have about someone, the better equipped you are to make a diagnosis?
Yes.
Did you examine Matthew Viney?
There are many considerations.
Yes or no will suffice, Dr. Crowley?
No.
Why not? Perhaps you didn't feel the need. Dr. Crowley, you've been most helpful.
The witness may stand down.
Played the wrong card. Poor Linda.
Harley would have talked her into it. He thinks he can walk on water.
I haven't finished with him yet. He'll cop another serve, my final address.
Well, don't write it tonight. You're in no condition. That's not much better.
Jane, don't go back to your rooms tonight. No, not that. Although my mind is swimming with the possibilities. Do me a favour, stay in a hotel. He's still out there.
Oh, look, if Daniel wanted to hurt me, he would have done it last night.
Do it anyway.
Ah, the Ice Maiden. Did you get some sort of perverse pleasure out of emasculating me today, Jane? Did you? I don't you know what pleasure really feels like anymore.
Your lights were on. Someone's home.
They are. Come in.
Thanks. Had trouble getting a taxi. Oh, I'm wet.
Yes, you are.
I'm dripping on your rug.
That's okay. You drip away. I'll get you a towel, shall I?
Thanks. Am I intruding? Is there anyone else?
No, there's no one else here. Just me. And now you.
I'm wet.
You've already said that. Would you like a coffee?
Oh. Sure.
Oh, you are wet, aren't you? Look, I'm sorry about the other night. The heart was willing, but body was wrecked.
So how are you feeling tonight?
Good. And you?
I'm great.
Good.
Oh, are you on call? Oh.
Would you like to take a seat? How was your day?
Not bad. In fact, it was better than not bad. It was pretty damn good.
Uh-huh.
We wiped the floor with the Crown's expert witness.
Oh, and who was that?
Oliver Crowley.
Not overblown, Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
I've crossed swords with him at a medical seminar on patients recovering from brain surgery. Pontificated about his own private theory on the nature of memory loss. Took every inch of willpower I've got to stop myself punching him on the nose. Pompous prick, isn't he? Jane.
Hi, Danny. I didn't think you were here. Your car's not in the garage. I tried ringing you, but you didn't answer, so I've written you a letter. I left it up by your cigarettes. When did you start smoking again? Are you all right? I know you have been under enormous pressure, but the way you have been behaving, these nightmares and this business of being in two places at once, you know, it made me start doubting you. Maybe it wasn't my place, but I told Dr. Halifax what's been happening to you. I think you need to talk to her. Please don't shut me out of your life. You're hurting me. You stop it! Stop it!
Sorry, I'm out. Please leave a message after the tone. Hi, Jane, it's Rob. I'm at the hospital. Thanks for last night. You'll find your clothes in the living room. No, correction, all over the living room.
What?
Let's do it again sometime.
What?
If you ever decide to give up your day job, you could make it as a stripper. That little thing you did with the whipped cream was truly sensational. And, by the way, you look awfully cute in my robe.
Tell me nothing happened. Oh, it didn't, did it?
You flaked out.
Well, did you have to undress me?
Don't usually sleep in your clothes, do you?
You're a rat.
But a gentleman rat. I behaved myself.
Why? What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
Can't you handle a woman who knows what she wants?
And what would that be?
Daniel, is that you?
Thought I owed you an explanation.
Fine. Come in. Take a seat. So, what is it you wanted to tell me?
It was a mistake bringing you in on this. Matthew was fine, and he'll be fine again without your help, so you're fired.
Well, I'm sorry, Daniel, but until Matthew indicates that he wants a change, things are staying the same.
I'm the one paying the fee.
Why upset him at this stage? He needs help. So do you.
There's nothing wrong with me.
That's not what you said last time we met.
I said the stress was getting to me.
Yeah, well, I think it's more than that. You're showing signs that could indicate a form of personality disorder.
You're saying I'm schizo? How did I catch that?
Look, your parents' death was traumatic. Now, the dreams, the loss of memory, could be the way your mind copes. You really do need to see someone, Daniel. Doesn't necessarily have to be me.
I don't need anyone to psychoanalyze me.
It's affecting your life. And the people around you. There's Matthew, Fiona.
Stay away from Fiona. She talks too much. You know what women are like?
What are they like?
You can't trust them. Just like I can't trust you. So back off.
The place you visited, the house in your dream. I thought you might be interested to know what I found out.
It was just a dream.
A couple called Newman died in a fire there 10 months ago. Does that mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Come on.
Hello, Daniel. Who are you? Who do you think I am? You're not real. I'm as real as you are. Flesh and blood. No. I'm your brother. I saw your picture in the paper. Something to do with the trial. I thought, no, just a fluke angle, you know? Couldn't stop thinking about it. Had to get a closer look, just to convince myself. How long have you known? A couple of weeks. But she didn't contact me. Well, I was in shock. I mean, what would you do? You see this guy who's the spitting image? I'd think I was going nuts. Thought I was. It was you with Jane Halifax outside the restaurant, wasn't it? Coincidence. She thought I was you, and I didn't want to give her the full story till we'd had a chance to talk. What's your name? Richard. Richard.
That's him. And my son's 21st. Good-looking boy. Smart, too.
How long's it been since you've seen Richard?
Years. Although, I thought I saw him the other day. Right here. But he drove off before I had a chance to speak to him.
Did he look exactly like he does in the photo?
Except for the clothes in the car. He's come up in the world.
What were the Newmans like?
She was a little mousy type thing. Never liked him much. Worked in some dead-end job. Used to give the kid a hard time. Don't know why they adopted him, really.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No. No.
Thanks.
Matthew. All from the day he was born, and nothing of me until I was months old. This is so weird. So what happened to our real parents? I haven't got a clue. You know, it was wrong to keep us apart. I remember feeling sometimes like there wasn't enough. Like there should have been something else, you know, as though a part of me wasn't there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, of course I do. I felt the same thing. I just thought it was the way I was. You and Matthew look close. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Well, not long after that was taken, he fell in the pool. And you jumped in and saved him, right? Yeah. What a hero. Well, he's my brother. Is he? No, I guess not.
Ever dealt with anything like this?
Well, once, but they were twin girls who were raised together. They alienated everyone, including their parents. And their obsession with each other grew more intense as they got older.
What would have happened if they'd been split up?
Well, that's the thing. Twins reared apart can be just as alike as those reared together. Can you try Fiona again?
What? No difference at all?
Well, it's some, but it's mainly stylistic. I mean, the personality, the pathology, and the temperament can often be the same.
So close that they could read each other's minds?
That's possible. Could explain Daniel's dreams. Hello? Fiona, hi, it's Jane Halifax. Have you seen Daniel? Fiona, are you all right?
I don't know where he is and I don't care.
Richard? Don't answer it. I don't want to share this time with anyone else. Do you?
You know, Richard and Daniel, they could be in this together.
Nah. Daniel wouldn't have revealed the link to the Newmans.
So if it was Richard in your rooms this morning?
Well, then he knows Daniel told me.
It'd be great to see people's faces. People who know us well. I reckon my girlfriend Fiona would spot the difference. I don't think so. Except for maybe a hand. Yeah, that was an accident. No, it wasn't. You burnt it, remember? How did you know that? How do you think? I know what you know. I feel what you feel. Fire cleanses. Sweeps away everything that was. Allows something new to grow from the ashes.
Fiona came to see you last night. We got on really well. She's very accommodating. She couldn't tell, Daniel. No one will.
Stay here, I'll have a look around. Why do people have gardens? Why can't they live in apartments?
Abe, the car's here. Abe?
Thank God you're here. You stay away from him. He'll kill you. Jane, that's Richard. He even burned his hand to match mine. That's a lie!
What did Daniel show me the first time we met?
A photograph. It was taken just before I rescued Matthew from drowning. I told him. I was there. He's been pretending to be me, can't you see that? When Fiona came round, she thought it was me, and he raped her. You bastard!
I called Fiona.
What did she say? Is she all right? I should have been here.
Why did you come to my office this morning?
To sack you. We tried to snap her neck. I killed my brother.
Breakfast in bed.
Oh,
A small reward for your triumph.
thank you. Talking about the case or you?
Both. How about dinner tonight? Or would you rather that in bed?
You've forgotten.
What?
A celebration for Matthew's acquittal.
I'll be there. You just want to show me off to your friends.
Don't be late. There may be a bit of showing off.
I promise.
Yeah, that's what you said last night.
Scout's honor. We're doing all right, aren't we?
Well, you can be relied upon to choose a good wine. You don't crowd me in bed. And you're decorative at dinner parties.
What more could you want?
According to an obstetrician mate of mine, 10 to 15% of us are survivors of twin conceptions. He reckons he's seen twin embryos at 1 month and singletons the next time around.
Maybe your mate sees double when he drinks, too.
He's not coming.
Must have got caught up.
Dump him, you deserve better. You deserve me.
Oh, Abe, no one deserves you.
Well, here's to happy endings.
Cheers.
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 You're not completely sure, are you?
No, I'm sure.
What about you?
Logic tells me you're not him.
Yeah, but if he was sitting here right now, you wouldn't be able to tell us apart, would you? Excuse me.
There'll be doubt for a while, but it'll pass.
Will it? What about every time Fiona and I make love? Is she gonna see me or my brother?
Your life is unique to you. Richard can't rob you of that.
I just wonder what it would have been like if we had grown up together. I feel like I've been cheated or something.
Well, why don't you try tracing your parents? Find out why you were given up for adoption.
It won't change anything, will it? You know, it feels like a part of me died with him. Like a part of him is still alive in me. But how much?